All right, hello, we are Team 3. My name is Taylor, this is Romaine, and this is Adam, and today we're going to be talking about GNC and the Dietary Supplement Listing Act of 2022. Breaking news, GNC, a leading international health, wellness, and performance supplement retailer, is facing a significant issue with the introduction of the Dietary Supplement Listing Act of 2022. This act has the potential to significantly impact GNC's core business and strategy. So what exactly is this bill? This bill imposes many requirements on dietary supplements, which will require GNC to register their GNC brand supplements with the FDA, along with all the other companies that make supplements. And then they all have to provide specific information on their supplement labels, including listing all of their ingredients required by the regulation on their labels, the conditions of use, warnings and precautions, the locations where the supplements are manufactured, packaged, labeled, or held, and this is just to name a few. The introduction of the act is a chance to alter both GNC's business and political strategies to their benefit. GNC has three main options to alter their business strategy. The first being to do nothing. Business as usual, continue selling GNC and other brand supplements without the transparent labeling. The second, GNC could proactively start labeling their brand with more transparent labels and require other brands to do the same. This will get them in more compliance with the bill. Or third, they could stop selling supplements altogether, which is very drastic and unlikely. But with each of these business strategy choices, the political strategy of GNC will change as well. Who they interact with in the political arena and how they interact with them will be crucial for GNC while this bill is being considered.
Within our recommendations, GNC has an opportunity to work on collaboration. First and foremost, they have an opportunity through Harbin Pharmaceutical Group to rebrand away from protein supplements to dietary supplements and a healthier option. GNC also should work with like-minded companies and collaborate to survive and control the outcome of this bill for years to come for companies who have supplements within various ingredients within their supplements and their products. Third, contributing to campaigns where their best interest is both supporting and opposing this bill and certain aspects of this bill for business to come. Lastly, working with bill supporters and elections to make sure that the wording and interpretation of such a bill can help and is advantageous to GNC and like-minded companies.
Along the lines of political connections, we recommend that GNC start building relationships with Senator Durbin and Senator Braun. These are the sponsor and the co-sponsor of the Dietary Supplement Listing Act. Durbin in particular won't be easy to win over to get the bill to fail. So the best act that GNC can do is get him on the side to actually lessen some of the regulations. Donating to his campaign won't help either because he's been in his position for roughly 30 years and basically is a shoo-in for the next election. But by networking with him and investing time and support into the causes he is invested in and launching a healthier campaign can be the best way to win him over. And then second, by networking with Senator Braun, he really has an emphasis on small businesses. And because GNC has taken the recent steps lately to work with small businesses like The Honest Company to partner with these transparent labeled brands, doing more of that and making that on his radar will be a really good move for GNC. And also, one is Republican and one is Democrat, so spreading out their networking will be a good move for GNC as well.
Given GNC's bankruptcy in 2020 and being sold to Harbin Pharmaceutical Group, using the budgets and help of aligned interest groups with deep pockets and solid political affiliations, such as the NPA and AHPA, GNC has aligned itself well. We recommend that GNC continue to leverage their current network rather than investing financially in coercing more allied relationships. Building coalitions such as they have done are highly recommended when engaging in this kind of political activity, especially when going up against organizations such as Pew Charitable Trust, which has strong political connections and large budgets to support the passing of this bill.
One of the most important things GNC needs to focus on in building their constituency through organizational and behavioral resources that they have. The top two here are elite athletes as well as media and advertising. As we know, people look up to athletes. If athletes support their product, it has a better chance of surviving this bill. As well, many TV channels in today's world are displaying sports and health-related activities. This is an opportunity for GNC to step in and make sure that their resources are properly used through these avenues.
GNC has a number of allied interest groups. The NPA, which was founded in 1936, is the largest and oldest nonprofit organization that represents the interest of manufacturers and retailers of the natural products industry. They have partnering lobbyists such as Vitamin Shop, Herbal Life, and Garden of Life LLC. GNC also has a significant allied support from the AHPA, which publicly opposition of the bill. And lastly, CBD groups are very interested in lobbying and participating in lobbying rather with GNC to allow their products to be sold in stores rather than eliminating them off the shelves should the bill be passed. Opposing parties are the Dietary Supplement Interest Groups, SIG, which was created to bring together NIH program officials and instrumental investigators interested in dietary supplement research. And they've conducted plenty of research with interest groups to actually support the bill from a scientific standpoint. And lastly, Pew Charitable Trust is an independent nonprofit organization founded in 1948 with over $6 billion in assets, which has a stated mission to serve the public interest, improve public policy, and inform the public, as well as invigorating civic life.
As in many bills, GNC faces X factors that they can potentially prepare for, but also they cannot, and potential surprises throughout their industry. A few of these could potentially be new testing strategies from various companies or opposing groups and countries who may step in, supply chain issues. If ingredients are low, they can't get their supplements out on the shelves and to the end consumer and end user. Monetary budgets. FDA could lose their funding. This bill could be slowed down. It could speed up. It could drastically affect GNC's outcome, as well as political power. As elections shift, GNC needs to be able to prepare for this to change.
There are three main policy outcomes that could occur with this bill. So the first is if the bill fails completely, GNC could consider or continue business as usual without modifying their business strategy. Although this would be the best for GNC, it's the least likely to occur just due to the number of the political actors that are in favor of the bill currently, the current health trends, and the amount of the support that the bill already has with constituents. The most likely outcome is that the bill is approved, but perhaps maimed to ease the blow to GNC by having ambiguous language, more targeted disclosures, and less redundancies. If this outcome occurs, GNC's political strategy would change, and they would have to start becoming a little bit more compliant earlier. If the act passes as is, this is the worst case scenario for GNC. They would have to not only become more compliant and compliant fast, but make sure that other brands that they're selling are compliant as well. GNC went into bankruptcy in 2020, so this would put them in a particularly tough spot.
Through our research, we have shown GNC's corporate political life cycle. We believe their most influential decision was to align itself with other interested parties given its current negative financial situation.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.